Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, the Ravens have perennially been in the conversation. This year, they knock down that door, they win the AFC, and here they are in the Super Bowl.
And remember, they've won in recent years. Super Bowl 35 in Tampa, Super Bowl 47 in New Orleans. What a stretch they could put together if they could claim another title here.
And meanwhile, for the Packers, not many could have predicted they'd make it back to this Super Bowl, but everything has gone their way, and they search for what would be their second title of the millennium.
And that title? Super Bowl 45 in Dallas, or actually Arlington, Texas, so I don't get in trouble with the locals, over Pittsburgh. A proud franchise continuing to find ways to get to the big game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, hauled in by Doubs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll try again. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And out across midfield down to the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Love's throw brought in by Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 38 yards. And the Packers will add to their first-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Carlson on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
13.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. On 1st and 10, Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Play action this time with Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Going back to Love. This is caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Packers are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And bulldozing his way through. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 21-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They try the left side with Hill. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. incomplete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson.
We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a third person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Now this one complete downfield on the left side, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones,
his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Right side, there's Likely with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And Jackson throwing once more.
On target to his man, Likely.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on first down.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Following the interception, Love.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Love. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On play action. Love to throw.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To the air again, Love.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Love now to pass on first down. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Both teams making their final adjustments of the season during this long halftime break. Who will claim the Lombardi Trophy? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles in Vegas for the second half of Super Bowl 58.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi Trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. They run with Edwards off the option. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Off the option, here's Edwards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job.
It's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 42 yards. And the Packers will extend their third-quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Now Carlson for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Jackson. That is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter.
The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now inside the 25. He's got the first down and more.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson.
There he goes again.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Nixon. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown!
Christian Watson
with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Packers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed Old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Nixon now from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson.
And he is just 1 reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary with...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson,
68 yards.
And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot.
Odell Beckham Jr. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down and breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's not about pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Love's throw brought in by Watson.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. Going back to Love. A complete once again to Watson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Love now. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jordan Love.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now it's Jackson. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
69 yards.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here's Love.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Love looking to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught out in the right flat.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What
maybe
was that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Here's Jackson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Jackson.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. It's Love now back near his goal line.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On play action, Love to throw.
That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Play action this time with Love. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic